it away, Toby. No?
Yep.
No? You don't have any
Isn't it my turn?
musical renditions to share with the viewers?
No, I just finished my cover of Wonderwall there, so I'm gonna copy someone else.
Toby, I
Right.
hate you.
I'll do something. And
What a
I
song of the ages.
had the time of my
Do you
life.
know how many
And
times
I
I've played
owe it
Wonderwall?
all to Remy's mustache.
I don't know.
All right. So, thanks for sticking with us, guys. We are back. This will be part 2 of episode 7. We'll do a 6.5. We'll call it 6.5 of Out of the Abyss. Just want to do a quick shout out to all of our supporters: Frost Minis, Among Mates D&D, Valiant Odyssey podcast, the Dungeon Ruse,
Hermes D&D.
Hermes D&D services, Townsville Tabletop Guild, and if I've missed anyone, please.
Dungeon Ruse?
Yeah, I said that one.
Say them?
Did say that. Send me angry hate mail.
Big game, small pieces.
Big game, small pizzas. Yeah, Luke, Archard, of course. Can't forget you. Love you guys. Love your support. Keep up the good work. Let's get into this combat. First of all, surprise round. Mark.
Yes.
Serathel, rather. I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw.
Nah.
No? No? Okay, don't worry about it.
13.
God damn it. I don't know why I keep doing that. I know it's going to fail every single time, but I just keep doing it anyway.
I don't know. I've been rolling pretty shitty.
It's not even useful in this situation anyway. Now that I look at it, but it's fun to do. All right, so it pops out. It does that. It knows it's fucked. It's just going to stay right there. So that's the surprise round done. As that happens,
Oh dear.
Perseus, you can hear the sound of scratching from somewhere right behind you. And you turn back and you see one of these creatures, another one of these things, as it sort of pokes its head out from, this small, like 3.5 foot wide opening in the stonework.
Oh, they're in the bloody walls?
You didn't see it because no one did a perception check, but there is like a crevice hidden all the way up in the corner of the ceiling that's just wide enough for something to squeeze through, someone medium sized to squeeze through, or something small to be able to move through. So this thing crawls out of there, and as it comes out, let's check this thing's stat block, make sure it's all good. Yes. Where's that thing? No, nothing. All right. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to make a roll. Oh, no, it's too late now. It comes up and it attacks you. So, let's see if it hits. First attack from one of my creatures. Oh, there we go. Natural 19 for a 23 to hit.
Oof, that's
Going to
definitely
be hit. So you're going to take... there we go. Now the fun starts. You're going to take 7 points of piercing damage as this thing just sort of launches itself at you, claws, teeth and all. And just starts like gnawing at your leg. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
concept. Oh boy.
Okay.
Think
20,
dirty.
30. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're fine. But as that creature starts to attack you, it starts gnawing on your leg, and you're like, this thing's on my leg! All of a sudden, another one of these things materializes right next to the other one. So, we'll unhide it. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to say that it can move into that square. And it's going to also attack you with advantage because it was invisible as it came out, which is what I should have done with the first one. Alright. They both rolled higher initiative, if you're wondering. So 15 is a miss, right?
15 is a miss, yeah.
15, so that one misses.
This first one that's like latched to my calf and like nibbling at me, and I try and shake it off, and it's not coming off as I'm shaking my leg out, and lift my boot up and stomp on the ground and do Wrath of the Storm.
Oh, here we go. I love it. A dex save. All right,
Dex save 14.
That guy there. So let's do a.
Is that a reaction?
As a reaction, every time I get hit by a creature, I can do this.
11.
Nice.
11 fails, so he takes 15 points of thunder damage.
15 points of thunder damage. Yeah, you
On the ground as the thunderous echo kind of booms out from under it.
There's like a gross, wet squelching sound as you bring your boot down on this thing, and your foot just like literally goes straight through it, and you now got like this quasit stuck on the end of your boot. You're like you stepped in shit. That one dies as it's reduced to 0 hit points. All right, so now Sarathel, it is in fact your turn. What do you want to do?
Free action, stone my shield. Just like flick it over onto my shoulder, onto its harness thingy.
Yep.
And then use my point of inspiration to attack with advantage, two-handed, with my longsword.
All right.
Alright, so longsword with advantage. I just want to make sure I hit the cunt.
Don't want to try and negotiate. Ooh, oh my God, C-bomb, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry.
This guy.
My bad.
It's fine. I've done it before as well. I did it on one of Othic Gaming's streams.
10 damage.
10 points of damage. All right. Tell me how you kill this thing.
I think it's going straight in half. It's that small. I'm just gonna bring just like big overhand chop with my longsword and just like.
You know what I forgot to do? Give these things more health. Okay. Yep. You cut this thing. You cleave it in half.
Excellent. Alright, so that's my action and my... Oh, that's just my action. Hang on, moving. And... then I'll trot round the corner, thinking that's all done, but then obviously see this one fucking with Perseus, so I'll come up to here as far as I can, get ready to try and do something to that one. Just check and see if there's actually a bonus action that'll be useful at this point. Don't think there is. Oh, actually. Yeah. I'm going to, actually, no, it's not really worth it against these little things. Never mind. Yep, I'm good.
No, throw everything you got at them. Throw the book at them.
Yeah, sure.
All right, Perseus, you're up. This thing, you just squashed one of these things as a reaction. There's one left. What do you want to do?
I'll give my sword a backwards flourish, then go for like a stab straight through its mouth with my longsword.
Yep.
For 16 hit.
Yep. That's a hit.
Awesome. For 5 points of slashing damage.
There we go. You go to thrust this thing right in the mouth. Oh, there we go. Clip that. And your sword gets wedged like in between its teeth, and you like yank it to one side. You can see one of its teeth just like snap out of its mouth, and it's sort of like clawed hands just cover its mouth. Like, Lady Aethera, what do you want to do?
On that side.
Well, seeing as everyone's pretty much dead, I'm going to save all my spell slots and just run all up to here and then Eldritch Blast this little one.
Okay, give me an Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, Blastaroonies.
For a 17 to hit.
Yep, it dies.
13 damage.
Yeah, it's dead. Good. There we go. Get rid of that stupid shit. All right, they're dead. And we're out of initiative order once more. Oh, hey Valiant, what's up, man?
He just bet someone 1,000 channel points that you're going to kill one of us.
Sidequest definitely real.
I mean, I have a neat Soul Knife Rogue written up if that happens. But
All right, you're out of combat. What do you want to do?
Are any of these bodies like still relatively intact?
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, you put your foot straight through the belly of one of them. You blew another one up. One just got eldritch blasted back into the abyss. There's bits and pieces, sure.
Yeah, I'll just grab the largest chunk of one I can find, and then just walk it over to this pit, and then I'm just gonna like, kind of just dip it in, and then just sort of see what happens at the end of it.
All right, so you walk over there, and you sort of like toss an arm in there, and it lands in that like bubbling, sickly green, yellow liquid, and as it like lands in it, it's not like viscous or anything like that. It's just like water, and it just like goes plunk into the water. But as soon as it does, you can see like this steam is like.
Does the hand give like a thumbs up as it goes into the?
Yeah, it does, and it's like dun 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 dun.
so that's acid.
Yeah, I thought it might be something of the sort, but that's confirmed now. It's good.
All right. What do you want to do? This thing's only like 10 feet wide, and I'll just have a quick look because I had a look at this. So you can jump a number of feet equal to your strength score if you get like a 10-foot run up.
Strength score.
Yep. When you make a long jump.
Score or modifier?
No, score. You cover
so I can
a
jump
number
190
feet.
feet.
No. You can jump. Equal to. So not 10 times.
Yeah.
No, just equal to. So
Sorry.
if you have so most of you will have a strength score of more than 10 or more, right?
Yeah, I got 19.
Athera might not.
I'm not getting over that.
So you're going to have a little bit harder time.
No.
But sheesh, you can teleport.
I could. How would we go jumping with someone on our back?
No, and then I'm just going to teleport over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll back it up
right.
and give it a
Fair enough.
jump across.
I just turn into like a wispy shadow, and then on the other side just reappear.
All right. Are we rolling any kind of check for this, Sven, or we just all right?
No. So if you want to jump, so what's your strength score? It's a 19 or something.
19.
Isn't it? Yeah, you can jump over there quite easily, even with your heavy armor on. It's fine.
Nice.
What's your strength score, Perseus? It's fairly high as well, isn't it?
18 is my strength. Yeah.
It's fine. You guys can jump over that without too much of an issue. So
Cool.
you jump over it, and you can feel like the radiant heat sort of bubbling up from this stream as you jump over it, and you get there to the other side, and Serathel, you can see a corridor that's 10 feet wide, and it branches towards the south before turning west.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I guess we keep moving, guys. Just be ready for anything, because it looks like these guys are a bit tricky.
Oh, and there's another corridor directly to Lady Athera's south. It's a 5-foot wide corridor, probably 10 foot high. I need to reveal that one as well. So there you go. It continues for another, 25 feet before it starts to curve towards the west as well, sort of shadowing the other corridor.
What do we think?
You know I frown upon thinking.
It's just poke our heads around the corner and see where this curves off to, and then if it continues on or ends, we'll
All right. I'll check this
make the
one.
way down here.
All right.
Just check this corner.
So, you can
We
see...
trigger 2 encounters at once.
A couple of things are going to happen.
Big things coming.
So, Perseus, you can see a 5-foot wide corridor that stretches for up to the extent of your ability to see, and then continues on into the darkness. And Serathel, you can see the corridor also continues on for about 15 feet before it again it too turns towards the right, heading towards the north.
I'll come back up and just like it's just it narrows down a bit, but it goes on further than I can see.
All right, I'll go have a little look.
Yeah, I'm going to sneak up to here and look further up that way.
You're going to sneak up to there. Give me a stealth roll.
My lovely disadvantaged stealth rolls. 13 though.
13. Not too bad. You reach into that corridor. You can see the grounds, not just the ground, but also the walls around you. They start to take on a different hue, a different texture, more sort of like a blackish sort of texture. And you can see just at the end of the corridor, there's like these, what almost looks like brambles, sort of growing out of cracks at the end of the corridor. It all has a very macabre look about it. Sort of like these dusky, grey, dead looking brambles.
Is
And,
that
Yep.
just like 15 feet along the corridor from where I am, off to the right, there's a little sticky outy bit. Is that just a little bit, or is that an actual pathway?
Oh no, that's just
Just a little.
that's just
little bit
hasty
Yep.
map drawing.
Yep, all good.
And Athera, you can see that that corridor continues on for a total of 55 feet, something like that, and before it widens and branches off towards the north. And it also the sort of the stone, the texture and the color of the stone changes about halfway. You can see these gross brambles, dusky grey.
I'm going to move back up and say I've got another corner here. I'm not sure if there's an end to it.
Yeah, mine goes around to a sort of dead end, just like weird brambly growths, but it's the walls are kind of blackening out and it's changing a little bit. Like moving into a slightly different space.
Check the staff tunnel, see where it ends up.
Yep, I think so. Let's go.
I'll go in the middle.
Yeah, I'll go towards the back so my light's not giving you guys away.
Stop right there. Serathel.
Back up a little bit. No.
Just leave yourself where you are. Serathel, as you're walking along that corridor, just as the colour of the stone begins to fade from that, normal dull grey to that sort of dark obsidian sort of colour, as you're walking along, all of a sudden this arcane symbol glows beneath your feet just for a moment, and from tiny little pinhole-sized holes in the wall, all of a sudden a gouts of flame start to shoot out. So make a dexterity saving throw for me.
I'm not great at these.
That's why I was hoping it was you that walked over it first.
10. Flat 10.
Flat 10. No, that's not going to be enough. So you are going to take a... Alright, yay! Let's have a look. 14 points of fire damage. You essentially see Sarah. I rolled quite well. You see Serathel just walk down this corridor. All of a sudden, it turns into like an incinerator, and you just lose sight of him in the flame and in the smoke.
Well, does that? I imagine the flame stops, or do I have to move out of it?
It stops. So the
Yeah,
arcane
alright.
symbol on the floor dissipates, and the flames stop. I think I've got a thing for that.
Did that come up with my detect magic?
It might have. I'm not gonna lie. I may have forgotten that your detect magic was still active. So I'll tell you what. I'll get you to roll a. Well, no, I guess it would have just shown up. So.
But maybe perception to see if he noticed it. Or
Yeah.
she noticed it. Sorry.
I'll tell you what.
It's the faint glow.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
faint glow, and it's placed exactly where it needs to be to make it as like unobvious as possible. So I'll tell you what, I'll get you to roll a perception check, and we'll make it a DC 14.
Ooh.
And please fail it.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Oh, god damn it. God damn it.
Save them. Save those inspirations.
15.
15. So I said DC 14, so that's a success. So you can we can how am I gonna rule this? Because technically, I mean, it could have just been Serathel just walking over it as you saw it. I'll tell you what, halve that damage. Does that sound fair?
Yep, absolutely.
So
Hang on, don't step on that.
as you're saying that, all of a sudden
Too
you
late,
jump
then
back.
I'll
so.
roll to the side a little bit or something, yeah, and take a bit less damage.
And
Awesome.
there we go.
All right, and then immediately as soon as that's over, I'm just gonna touch my hand to my chest and replenish the rest of my hit points with my lay on hands.
Okay,
That's 7 points of that spent
awesome.
out of 15. I have 8 remaining.
All right.
That was close. Thanks, Athera.
All right. That happens. Now what do you want to do? You can see now the stone is like charred, but it almost blends in perfectly with the obsidian stone around it.
I guess keep moving, but be careful and keep an eye out for more such things.
I will do.
And yeah, I'll just be generally more careful of where I step. Maybe move up to here.
Oh, yeah, yes. That means I need to reveal something. I need to do my
Well,
job
I
as
hope
a DM.
so. Unless there's a wall there
All right.
that we didn't notice before.
Yeah, you should be able to see that, right? Yeah. Let's just say that you can. So you can see to there. That's what you see. You can see this obsidian stone continues on for another. How far is that? 50 feet towards the north, and then it changes back again to the normal stone for another 5-10 feet. And there's also another 5 foot wide corridor branching off towards the west.
All right. Well, I would continue to move up carefully.
All right.
So I
So-
can see down that corridor.
You get up to there. Look, if you want to check the corridor, like before you walk along, you can do a perception check. Otherwise, I'm just going to go off your passive perception.
Yeah, I'll do a perception check.
All right.
Should have gone with my passive.
All right. So a 5.
Yeah, well, my it's half my passive perception. My passive perception is 10.
Yeah, that's
But I
fine.
rolled
Like,
a 5.
I keep that in mind. But yeah,
cool.
whenever you're not doing something, I use your passive perception. So
Yeah.
I am keeping that in mind. All right. So yeah, you see that 5 foot wide corridor, and it continues on for 5 to 10, 15 feet, something like that, before it branches off towards the south.
Yep. All right. Oh, speaking of the passive things, I think Mod Brew's character on Tales from the Roguelite had a passive investigation of 17.
Well,
Like,
that's
stupid.
all right.
Yeah. All of my traps, just see them. So guys, there's this leads off down here and branches off south again.
Or all of your traps are DC 18.
Oh, they're gone. They are now. Yeah. And north looks like the stone's changing back. So I don't know. Do you want to keep sussing out this obsidian stuff?
And Lady Aethera, you can actually see another one of those arcane symbols just faintly glowing on the stonework, exactly in the same spot where it changes back from obsidian stone back to the grey stone.
I'm just going to shoot it with an Eldritch Blast to see if that pops it.
Alright, so let's go back to Sirenscape. There we go. Yeah, you hit it with an Eldritch Blast and it sets it off, and same thing, like several gouts of flame suddenly burst forth from the stone wall, burning away some of those dull grey brambles that are getting thicker and thicker the more you head towards the north. And now that you're getting to this corridor, you're also starting to get every now and then like a whiff of just something gross, like a bad smell.
Like, is it like a corpsey, decaying smell?
It is. I'll tell you what. Roll a perception check for me. I'll give you a little bit more information if it's good.
Ooh, a 6.
To go reveal this.
Yeah, just a 6.
Yeah, not sure. I guess so. It's just yeah, nasty.
I'm just, because I'm curious, going to stick my head around this corner here.
Yep, absolutely. You can just see curiosity slated. It's just a dead-end corridor.
I think it's up ahead, lads.
All right then.
Awkward silence.
Sorry, I'm just.
Go first.
Who's going first? I'll go first.
I'm a beacon of light, so if you want to be spotted straight away.
I'll go first.
Really?
And then I'm going to stealthily peek around the corner.
All right, give me a stealth check.
Oh boy. At least it's not with disadvantage. 16.
16.
Not bad.
All right. Yeah, that's pretty good. You get towards the end of the corridor. I'm just going to reveal this chamber to you, just in its entirety. Just sort of up to there. Just like that. You look towards there, you can see the corridor stretches for another 60 odd feet towards the east, and when you get to the edge there, the smell just gets stronger, and the air, it's been very still air, as it were, like heavy. It's getting a little bit more like maybe there's a temperature change, or it feels like maybe there's some more movement in the air when you get there, as it were.
Can I first off, does my detect magic pick up anything?
No, your detect magic is not picking up anything there.
Can I see any of those creatures lying about?
No, you don't see anything.
Does that path keep going to the north, or does it look like that's it?
It looks like it keeps going towards the north. I'll show the people. There you go.
Aethera, do you want me to take a look?
Yeah, okay. This is really creepy because something stinks up there.
Alright. So I'm gonna, again, you probably want a stealth check for me as well?
Yeah, if you want to proceed stealthily. Otherwise you can just run down the hallway flailing your arms around, screaming at the top of your lungs.
I'm not Leroy Jenkins. 13.
13.
So
Okay.
I will then, as I look around the corner, drop another divine sense. Leaves me with 2 remaining. So I've got 60 feet that I can sense the demony things. And if I don't see anything, like if I don't sense anything in that 60-foot range, I will, which is to the end, I will move up to the next corner so I can get a look around that corner while it's still active.
Alright, well.
So it lasts until the end of, like, it lasts like from when I cast it to the end of a following turn. So I imagine that would let me move 2 turns worth of movement and have a look right before it goes away.
Absolutely. Tell you what you see. You don't see anything hidden in there. No more closets, as far as you can tell. But I will reveal something to you.
All right.
So you get to the edge there. You look towards
Perseus,
your
let's go.
left. And you can see... This is going to take a hot second while I reveal this to you. So to show you what you can actually see. So you can see 60 feet, right?
Yep. And my divine sense reaches that range as well.
Yep, so you will be able to see to around about there. So I'll just...
I get the feeling I'm about to have to zoom out a little bit.
Something like that.
Oh.
You get there, and as you approach, you can feel sort of like a rush of air. And you get to the end there, and you can see the corridor just comes to a dead stop and just drops off. You can't even see how far down it goes from where you are. But up ahead, there's a 25-foot gap between the ledge and what appears to be what used to be like a large stalagmite that's built up over centuries and centuries and centuries of like deposit.
Mm-hmm.
But someone's knocked the top of the stalagmite off and has built a rope bridge over the top of it. But the half of the rope bridge from the southern section to that stalagmite has completely rotten away and has fallen away, or it's been broken or something like that. And you can even see the rope bridge on the other side has suffered a lot of damage as well. That's what you see.
Guys, I don't think we're getting through this way. Unless you can do that teleporty thing with other people.
Not yet. One day.
I'll like move up to the edge and have a look around, look down, see if it's like deeper than my dark vision goes.
So you look down, and maybe at the very edge of your dark vision, you can see like thick spider webs, very similar to the spider webs that you saw at Valkenval, but that's like at the very edges of your vision, and the chasm just travels vertically straight down as far as you can see. You don't see any end to it.
Does my 120 add to any of that?
I was just about to ask if you can see any further. I can see some webs.
Even you, Lady Aethera, can't see the bottom of this thing. It is wide, it is deep, but you can look towards the east, towards the right. You can just make out another small sort of balcony, not like a constructed balcony or anything like that. It's just there's another cavern over towards the east. And you think about the combat that you had earlier with the closets crawling out of a gap. That's very similar to, that's the approximate direction where they came from. So you'd imagine there's probably another chamber over there.
Guess we need to go back around and have a look. There was also another corridor we didn't take.
Was there?
Yeah.
Corridor
from the first intersection, we could have gone east.
I'm just gonna stick my head out the edge and try to have a look down to the left here.
Down towards the left, yep. I can reveal that to you, no problem at all.
Left and right, 120.
I'll just reveal this whole section to you. So one thing that I did forget to mention is across from this cavern, which is 35 feet wide in total, or 40 feet at wider sections, you can see there's like another sort of plateau on the other side. And you can see now, Aethera, on the plateau on the other side, there's a 10-foot wide sort of opening, and what looks like a pair of like a wooden double doors built into the stonework that are sort of just hanging limply on the hinges. And I'll reveal into there. Let me just first check, see how far 120 feet is from you. Shit, that's fucking far. I can pretty much just show you everything here.
What do my elf eyes see?
What do your elf eyes see? They see what appears to be like a bunch of furniture, maybe some bookcases, and but absolutely wrecked, just broken to pieces and just scattered on the floor of a chamber. That you can't see how large that chamber is, but you can see that it goes, it's 30 foot deep, as it were.
And what about down to the right here?
Down to the right. Can you tag that for me? Sorry, I didn't see it.
Oh, can you not see my ruler? How do I tag them?
No, I can't. Do you mean like... Oh, there you go. Yeah, so there's like... oh, yeah, that way. You just see more of the same. Just this huge, immensely deep canyon.
So, and then this is a little flat spot right here.
Right in the middle there. Yep. There was a stalagmite, like a massive stalagmite that was just like...
Is that other rope bridge attached to some kind of posts on that side?
Yes.
That are sticking? Yes. All right.
Do you think there used to be a rope bridge here and it's just gone away?
Oh, they definitely did. Apparently I could see signs of that being the case.
Yes, there's. You can see a couple of like indentations in the ground where you're standing, Athera. That appears to indicate that there was once more of the stone bridge here.
I'm gonna reach into my backpack.
Stone bridge, rope bridge.
Around for a second and pull out 50 feet of hempen rope.
Who are you doing a reach around on?
My backpack.
Oh, your backpack. Did you ask it for consent before you did that?
No.
Can we please roleplay you asking for consent from your backpack, please?
Hey, backpack. Do you mind if I rummage around inside you for my rope?
No, I don't want you to do that.
Okay,
but,
then I'll just open it and empty it.
I like the look of that guy. No, my intestines. All right. Yeah.
I'm gonna get my rope out. And just sort of start making a loop on the end of it and get ready to try and get it across and hook onto one of the posts that the other rope bridge is on. But I'm looking over and I'm like, Athera, I feel like you might be better at this than me.
Sure, I'll give it a yeet.
Or can you just
if you want to try
teleport straight across there with your entire...
Oh, yeah, here. Can you teleport that far? Do you want to just take the end with you and I'll hold this end and see what happens?
See, the thing is, I've only got one more use of it before I need to have a nap, and I kind of like to save it.
Okay, well then, here, take this end. I'll hold this end so I don't drop, so we don't lose it over the edge, and see if you can get us hooked onto that. We might have to make our own bridge.
Is there a hook on the end of the rope, or are we just kind of hoping to lasso it?
I tied it in a loop, like lasso-y type thing, but I mean, if we've got other things we think could help, I'm open to suggestions. Let me check my bag and see if I've got anything else useful. I mean, I suppose I could tie it to a javelin, but that's not going to necessarily hook the thing.
Look, if you're holding that end, I'll give it a throw. Or do we have a spare dagger or a short sword? We had thousands of them, didn't we?
I've got javelins, I've got short sword on me, I've got hand crossbow. That's probably not going to do it.
So let's tie it to a javelin.
Mm-hmm.
and see if we can throw it onto the bridge, and then hopefully it can go through a slat. And then when we pull it
catch.
tight, and then it'll go
Yep.
flat and catch.
All right, let's try that. All right, so I'll
And then you want to use that javelin to then rope across this bottomless pit
Well, yes.
on the hopes that you're strong enough to throw a javelin through a pole, hold enough to hold the weight of 3 of us.
No. It's just gonna like 50 feet, so it just goes over and then goes down. You know, one of the holes, one of the slats, and then when the javelin goes through, and then you go to pull it tight up, it's gonna go, bonk. Like if you tie the rope in the middle of the javelin. So it's like if you tie it in the middle there, it's gonna go through the slat, and then when you try to pull it up through the slat, it can't go.
Yep.
I
makes
mean,
sense.
I get that part. The only part that concerns me is that those boards don't look great, but the posts might still be intact. That's why I was going to try and loop one of those. Like they might be a little bit stronger.
I'm just gonna teleport over there.
All right. Well, in that case, here, catch, and I'm going to throw the javelin across. Not aiming at Lady Aethera, but aiming to land it like near her. And with the rope attached, holding
Alright.
on to the other end.
Okay, so that goes there. So then I'm going to go the rope around this post here.
Do we
And then
need
I'm
to
gonna
make any
go-
checks to make the throw, or
No, I was. If you were going to throw it and try and catch it on something, I would have made you do it. But Lady Aethera's there. You can throw it. You can try
Right.
again. You can throw it again. So that's no
Sweet.
problem.
So then I'm going to get it go around this post, and then around this post, and then I'm going to throw the javelin back. So we've created like a bridge, like
Yep.
two
Right.
two ropes.
Yep.
It is a 50-foot rope, so there should be enough to do that.
So you've done something sort of like this.
Yep. Except we still have to secure it at this end.
At
I have
that moment, and this is where things start to get really, really bad for you.
Oh, great.
At that moment, those dusky grey brambles that were, sort of growing out of the crevices of the chamber to the south, where Serathel and Perseus are both standing, they all of a sudden start to just elongate and start wrapping themselves around your ankles.
Oh, jeez.
And as that happens, Lady Aethera, you turn back. You don't know why, but you suddenly feel like there's something nearby. You turn back and you see... Oh, this is exciting! This.
Ah!
You see that. Standing right behind you. Roll for initiative, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, no.
God.
He is going to kill us on a side quest. 17.
Alright.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh, dear.
hey, natural 20. 21.
Oh, there we go. Alright. Let me just change the music. Wait for it. There we go. Give me that sweet, sweet bass. Where'd it go? Come on. Come on, Sirenscape. Oh, there we go. Alrighty then. Let's have a look at our initiatives. So, Perseus got a 21. A Gentleman 17 for Serathel Duskman. My creature didn't roll particularly well, so that's good. And Lady Aethera, I mean, this is so bad. This is horrible, because you're going last after my creature. So, in its surprise round, what I need for you guys to do is... just give me 1 second while I bring that back up. I need you to make a strength saving throw, Perseus and Serathel.
Hey, something I'm actually good at. Not want to roll like that, though. 12.
9.
Ooh.
Here's the music. All right. So we got a 9 and a 12. Let me have a look. You both fail.
Fuck.
You're both restrained. Now.
Use your inspiration, Percy.
Oh, do you want to use inspiration? You might save someone's life here.
Yeah, fuck. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I will. I'll use my burn. I'll burn inspiration to reroll it. Don't you fuck me. 15.
15. You yep. That's enough. You save. So you're not restrained. Just Sarathel is restrained at the moment. Oh man, I'm having so much fun. It worked out exactly the way that I was hoping it would. Oh, wonderful. My plan come together.
Do we still need to secure these ropes at this end before we can attempt? I mean, obviously I can't move, but
I'd say no. You had enough time to secure them. They're quite secure. You may need a low athletics check to be able to make it across. But you know,
just got to get free of these things first.
All right. Starting off the combat, Perseus, you see this this massive creature, and I'll see if I can send it to the. There we go. Send that image to the game log. It's like this hulking ape-like creature covered in. This,
I know a Bulgara when I see one.
Dark crimson fur. And it's
what's even better is I can just hear it yell. I can't actually see it yet.
Yeah, so I'll light it up for you in a minute. I can't. I think I can see it from here.
But Seraphil is what's wrapped around his legs? Is just
these bramble things.
Yeah. So essentially, I just gave a little bit of extra flavor text to the entanglement spell.
All right, so that doesn't.
They're
look
not any
too
kind of demonic-y, fiendy type thing, are they?
Yes, they are.
Then how come I didn't sense them when we were going up that corridor and I had my divine sense on?
Because he was inside the cavern, which was further than 60 feet away.
No, not him. I mean the brambles.
Oh, the brambles were there. There's just as flavor text.
Okay, yeah,
If that
cool.
makes sense. I just used that to flavor his spell. So,
yeah, I see.
if that makes sense. All right.
Yeah.
Yes, it
Do a
does.
quick assessment. Bramble's not that life-threatening to me. That big roar that I heard that I can't see where it came from, pretty threatening. And knowing that's towards the direction of Lady Theros by herself, I am going to.
You know where it is. So if you wanted to attack it, it would be with disadvantage. But you know where it is.
No, I'm going to get there. I'm just going to work on getting there first. I'm going to try and make my way across this incredibly safe bridge.
Absolutely. Incredibly safe. Made by IKEA. Give me an athletics check. It's not going to be high. Let's just make it a DC 8. There you go. You make it. You make it across
23.
there, but I'm going to say it does act as difficult terrain, so you make it across, but that'll be the extent of your movement.
Okay, so all the way there, but that's my movement done.
Yep, that's your movement done. I'll just allow you to make it all the way across. Because this is... You're going to need all the help you can get at this point.
Right. How sturdy does this bridge look?
You can do a little bit of an investigation check if you want to have a look.
That's too much effort. Let's go. I'm going to... is it an action to jump or just party movement? If I were to dash to then get that extra bit of movement, will I have to use an action to jump, or can I just jump as part of that movement?
So you're asking to double move, essentially?
Yeah, so I was hoping to burn my action to dash to try and get over here if I can do like a jump.
So you have a strength rating of 18, which means you can jump 18 feet. Now, you don't really have a run up here. That's the problem. So
Yeah, try to take like 5 feet of the bridge and then jump just before it
Alright.
cracks open there.
I like it.
That'd be feasible.
I'd say
So if I like
15
run to like
feet. Yeah. I'll allow it.
and then- Sweet. And then I will just run, jump to here, skid, do a fully cool skid slide, flourish my sword, realize how much trouble I'm in, and then just gulp, and that's my turn.
Okay. Serathel. Oh, yeah.
Bonus action,
Here we
I'll
go.
cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
As I just kind of raise my it's the sort of thing that sets in, I'm kind of trying to steal myself, and I'll just like raise my shield, like kind of, I'm just peeking above it, and then my shield slowly starts to glow with this like faint kind of blue-white aura, and then I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
No, that's just smart. All right.
Me doing it.
Serathel, you're up. You're restrained.
Okay, so I'm not going to worry about that for right now. With my bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Lady Aethera, giving her +2 to her AC.
Okay.
Neat.
And and then for my action, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on a bitch, which is a cantrip, so I can do that, right?
You're going to try and cast Sacred Flame on a bitch.
Yeah.
That's not that's a saving throw, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
I believe so. Yes.
Yes,
Let me
it
just
is.
double check.
Sacred Flame.
DC of 14.
DC
Dex.
of 14
Yep.
is a miss.
Damn it.
Oh wait, DC of 14. No, sorry. I need to roll something. Dex, isn't it?
Yep. Dex save.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Okay, I did it right. So 15. It makes it.
Yep.
I know. I rolled the wrong thing there. I should have rolled with the +5 as opposed to the +2.
I will go ahead and mark off the spell slot for Shield of Faith. And that is my turn.
That's the end of your turn.
Since I obviously can't move.
Yep, fair enough. And I think you get another save. So on the entangle, so saving the entangle, a creature restrained by the plants. Oh no, you can use your action to try and break free of that.
That's what I thought. So I wanted to do a couple of things before I tried to break free. At least give Lady Aethera a little bit of extra AC just in case she gets walloped.
All right, now it's my creature's turn, and I've got a couple of things that I need to think about here. What do I want to do?
Run away.
No. I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to start off by grappling you, Perseus. So I need a strength or dex from you. And
Strength or athletics?
Athletics. I'll allow athletics.
Okay, 24.
24. Okay, you're successful. You beat its grapple. All my
shield.
Now it's mad. Now it's going to take 2 attacks against you.
Great. That's fine.
First one, 19 for 26 to hit. Yep. All right. For not too bad. 10 points of damage.
Okay. I will.
Did you have your Shield of Faith? Doesn't that?
Yeah, 26 doesn't make it high enough.
Oh, 26.
So,
I heard 19. I was like, oh.
Oh, jeez.
oh my god. Okay. Yep. So was that 10 damage?
Yes, 10 points of piercing damage as it bites you, and then it's going to try and slam you.
Okay, I'm going to just quickly do a Wrath of the Storms on that boy after his bite, because
Yep.
out. So can you make a dex save for me first?
Oh, a dex save, absolutely. And that is a save, correct?
Dexterity saving throw, yes.
16.
That's 6C, so he takes half of this. So he takes 12 points, so 6 points of thunder damage.
6 points of thunder damage, fantastic. Why is it not letting me do that? Oh, because I got the ruler selected, that's why. So, alright, so that. Oh! Doesn't have that much health. Alright, good. That does some damage. What kind of damage was that again?
Thunder
Damage. Alright, let's have a
I'm
look.
just going to pump my shield back into his chest and thunderous echoes as I slam into him.
Yeah, that all goes through. Cool. Yeah, now it's bite. No, it's slam, sorry. What did I roll for that? You know what?
I don't think you rolled yet.
Okay. I did do a roll. Yeah, fist. But I haven't shown it to you guys.
Yeah, you can do it. You try to grapple and you hit me, and I don't think you rolled the last hit.
I did. I rolled it, but I rolled it as you were saying that you wanted to use your reaction, so I just waited. So it was a 17 to hit.
17 does not hit.
There you go. Tries to slam you and it misses. Alright. Good. that's the end of its turn. Now we go to Lady Aethera. What do you got for me?
Oh, just dogs are barking at something.
Oh,
Sorry, coming
You're
back. We got broken in not a few weeks ago, so when the dogs bark, I kind of get up and have a look around now.
That's fair.
Okay, so my turn. I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Hexblade's Curse on the bad boy.
Hexblade's Curse, yep.
And then I'm gonna run up. I'm going to hit him with Booming Blade, and then I'm going to move over to here.
Okay.
Because that is a Hex Blade's Curse, that crits on a 19 or 20.
Oh.
So this is going to hurt. And it does some extra damage as well.
Excellent.
So how do you do yours again?
How do we do what?
Crits.
Oh, crits. So any damage dice, roll them twice.
Okay,
look
so
at that. I could be laying down those sick rhymes.
7.
Also, I just did a con save for my Shield of Faith, Sven, and I lost it.
Oh no.
So AC's put down to 19.
7 plus 6 is 13 plus 4 is 17 plus 2 is 19 damage.
19 points of damage. Alright. That is a good hit. You're going to need it. Alright.
And then it is covered with energy. And that will be my turn.
It'll be your turn. Alright. Then we go back to top of round 2. It is Perseus' turn.
Awesome. That hurt so bad. So I'm going to use my bonus action to do Second Wind. So just do a big deep breath to get a little bit of hit points back. And get back 3.
Yay.
Awesome. Look, it's better than nothing.
Yep.
And then I am going to do a little tuck and roll around it. So like just do a quick roll under its sort of arm.
Yeah,
get to
you
one
can
knee.
squeeze through there. Yep, that's alright.
Yeah, land on one knee, and then use my shield, and then bring it over my head and slam it on the ground and cast Thunder Wave, and then use my Channel Divinity to make it max damage and push it back. Hopefully, can it make a with Thunder Wave? Can it please make a Constitution saving throw? And please fail.
Can I use... Does someone have inspiration I can use?
No.
No, not you. Not for
We
you.
used it. We used it all already.
Come on, don't I get inspiration for that awesome opening sequence? No? Come on.
You get it
Those are
after
no
this one.
fun. Alright, so we need a Constitution saving throw, was it?
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
Well, it's not gonna lie, it's got a pretty good con, so good chance it succeeds.
Yeah, I thought
Rolls the
it might.
one
I'm
after
gonna,
that.
I'll lift the DM screen here. It's got a +6 to its con save.
Oh shit!
All right,
Shit!
let's go. So what did you say the DC was? 14.
DC 14.
So
Con save.
it needs a 7 or less. All right, let's see. Oh, I got bad news for you, my friend. That's a 17.
Oh.
Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
That was cool, though. I would have absolutely given that to you.
So that is... Just takes half damage, and I did my Channel Divinity, so 16 halves takes 8 points of thunder damage, but it's not pushed. And that thunderous boom is heard out to 300 feet, if that matters.
You do that,
We're gonna bring the whole Underdark down on us.
and somewhere in that chasm, you hear. No, I'm joking. You don't hear that. So 8 points, was it?
Yes, 8 points of thunder damage.
Good stuff. That's a good hit. You guys are doing you're doing well, but things can take a nasty turn. I'm not gonna lie. This is the most challenging thing I've thrown at you yet, without a doubt.
Alright.
All right, Serathil, you're up. Like this
Alright,
is potentially deadly for a character.
Yeah.
I'm aware. Yep. I agree.
So I can either strength check, or what do you reckon if I just sacred flame these brambles off my feet?
I'll allow it as an action. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll just.
Well, it's not fire damage though, is it? Is it?
It's radiant.
It's radiant damage. Oh, I don't know. Should I allow it? Have you got inspiration?
No, I used it already.
If only we had more viewers and I could ask the viewers to weigh in on the chat.
We've got a few.
We've got a few.
We got a few.
Who's watching? Should I allow radiant damage to help him break free from this? If it were fire damage, I would say, yeah, sure, as an action, you can do that. But with radiant damage, I'm just not so sure.
Accident spell's called.
I'll tell you what. I will. I will give you advantage on your strength check. Okay.
That's fair. I like that.
There you go.
All right.
That's why I never give you anything.
Saving throw or check?
So it's a check, yeah, for strength.
They're both +4, so rolling. Try that.
I really shouldn't allow this because it sets a really
you
bad
said I could
precedent.
have. Did you say I could have advantage?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you can have advantage. This is a once-off thing. Don't think that you can just do this every single time. But there you go.
Yep.
You got a 23. You've broken free, but you have used your action, so you have your movement left.
All right. Can I head on across this rope bridgey thing?
Yep. Give me a DC 8 athletics check.
Athletics.
Just don't roll a 1. All right.
I think old Rin might be coming out to play. Because that was a nat 1. It says 5, but I have a +4 modifier.
Okay.
This could be really bad.
You start crawling across, like hand over hand, along this rope that's suspended above this insanely deep valley. As you're making your way across, the rope starts to like get more and more loose and like bowing downwards as you're going along, and then all of a sudden it lets go. I need a very important dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
I definitely said don't roll a 1.
Oh no way. I think Seraphal's dead, guys.
So.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Hey, if that's how it goes, that's how it goes. Them's the dice, hey.
That is the dice, and this is the situation as I presented it to you. I made it a very low save. You roll the 1, you roll the 1 again.
Yep.
As you're crawling across this chasm, the rope begins to bow more and more, and you start to panic. You start to pull on it as quickly as you can, hand over hand. But you get around about 3/4 of the way there, and you start to feel like you're just about to make it. And you reach out towards the platform, and as you do, your heart jumps into your throat as you just hear crack, and the pole that the rope was tied to just gives way.
No. Oh no. Bye guys.
And Seraphel Duskgrin falls.
Fuck. That's at least 120 foot drop, if not further.
Yeah, we'll
what? 12d6 damage, if that's the bottom.
We'll talk about that. But that's what you guys see. You see Seraphel just fall. Does he shout? Does he do anything as he falls?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, oh shit, guys, and then. Ah!
I didn't think I'd have to take spells like Featherfall in the Underdark, but there we go.
There you go. All right. You guys see that happen, and now it's my creature's turn.
Oh dear.
What does it want to do? I mean, it just has to do what it does. It's going to attack you, Perseus. Let's roll some attacks. Oh man. feel sick. $14, that's a miss.
He misses.
$10, that's a miss.
My hand's shaking. Oh boy.
Oh, that's going to be a hit.
Uh-huh.
25.
And it hits.
You're welcome, Barry Barrington, by the way. How'd you like that Wilhelm scream? 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
I will get him to make another dexterity saving throw as I swing the pommel of my sword around so the blade's facing down and like uppercut him with the pommel of it.
Alright.
Or Wrath of the Storms.
Natural 1. I tell you what, I am going to. It's a natural 1. So give me some double damage on that.
So just double or roll 2 more dice? 2 more dice.
2 more dice.
So nice. Okay. I should have saved my channel ability. That's still a lot of. That's 19.
Holy shit! Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Whoops! Put my foot on it that time. Okay, 19 points of thunder damage. So this thing's not looking good after that. But hey, I rolled a natural 1, so that happens. And that's the end of its turn. Lady Aethera.
Alright, I'm going to cast Hex on it. To do extra damage, because we need to bring this down really quick.
Yes.
And because I'm a great human being, I'm going to do Eldritch Blast. Nope. With a 7.
One. Awesome.
Nope.
Don't
Don't have inspiration here?
No.
Nope.
We'll use them. We'll use them.
I'm going to move 30 feet this way.
He's running away. Awesome.
I'm trying to buy me time.
I'm glad you're thinking of yourself. That's good.
We just have to do damage and survive.
I just had this thought, right? That spell that you did before Perseus, do you still have that spell? Do you have another casting of it?
I have one spell and I'm going to do it.
Picture the scene, right? You hit that spell and you knock this thing off the edge. You know the opening of the Two Towers? Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers?
Yeah.
Can you imagine that with Sarathel and this Balgora?
Yes.
Oh man. Please hit it.
Oh dear.
We're at the top of the rounds. It is your turn, Perseus. You're not out of the woods. You're not out of the woods yet.
I am bloodied. I'm going to just drop my shield. Drop my sword, and then with 2 hands grab my shield and do the same thing. Lift it up and then just slam it on the ground and do Thunder Wave again using my last spell slot.
All right.
Can you please make another con save?
Oh, please fail. I want to see this. I feel like I should just lie and say it failed, but...
Well, you can choose to fail a save at any time, can't you?
8.
Oh! Yes!
Tell me what happens.
So just like blood, like big swollen eyes getting just walloped by this thing, and like blood pouring out of the nose and face. I just I saw like Sarah through the corner of my eye fall, and then I see Lady Thea run away out of my range because I can't see anymore. So thinking that this is going to be last ditch effort, I'm just going to throw my swords to the ground, let it clatter to the ground, and then just like grab my shield and then just look at it, like stare at the eyes, and then just yell, and then with 2 hands just like Hulk smash slam my shield into the ground in front of it, and then as it hits, like it doesn't necessarily push it back, but the force of my shield hitting the ground and the thunderous energy kind of goes down and crackles around and like splinters out underneath, and then just collapses the end of like just the very edge of the cliff, and it kind of loses its back footing and stumbles off.
It stumbles off and it reaches up with one big, huge, meaty primate hand, and it grabs the edge of the cliff, and that edge just crumbles free, and you hear, and you can hear its last shout echoing off the walls of this canyon as it falls, who knows how far,
Well, I might know how far.
Well, you definitely know how far. You're going to know. You're going to fall 500 feet in the first 6 seconds, so you're definitely going to know how far it goes.
500 feet.
Oh, no, wait. It's 350 feet in the first 3 seconds, or 6 seconds, and then it's 500 feet every 6 seconds after that. So, but, you know, it may not be that far. We'll find out. But, yeah, you've defeated this creature.
And what is it, a d6 for every 10 feet you fall, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, there's no way you're surviving that fall.
I'm dead.
Not unless...
So dead.
Not unless
I mean,
some...
unless you want to do a Gandalf the Grey into Gandalf the White thing, and I come back at like level 10 or something when the rest of the party reaches that. I'll play someone else in the meantime.
We'll see. I'll make this interesting. But you've killed this creature. We're out of combat. It's gone.
Nice work.
And Seraphal's gone too.
What do you want to do?
I'm kind of just at the cliff face there, just looking down, like holding my shield, like the sword there, and kind of just looking down into the darkness, just kind of, staring off.
Yeah. You look down into the darkness. It's just pitch black down there.
And then, just without saying, walk past Lady Thera and pick up my sword and just see what's in this room. Just continue on.
Alright, I'm going to reveal this whole room to you. I'm just going to move on from there. Oh man, having a physical
hands like
reaction
shaking.
to that.
You know, we're all like.
That was heavy. I threw that at you guys heavy, but you made it through.
Oh, well, they did.
Well, they did. You didn't.
2 nat 1s in a row in a situation like that, though. I deserved it.
Yeah, there's I had to maintain my reputation. Sorry.
Yeah, fair.
You come into this chamber, and it widens out. You can see just scattered throughout this. How far is it? So it's like 20 to 35 feet wide and 100 feet across. It's just shattered remains of furniture. There's a bookcase that's been thrown down on the ground, and there's just papers scattered all along the floor. There's what appear to be workbenches that have been knocked over and smashed to pieces. There's glass just covering the floor. Towards the east, there's like a big pile of what appears to be just rubbish and refuse. There's also what appears to be a kind of torture device, maybe. And there's a number of what appears to be cells filled with the remains of various humanoids, some of them shackled to the walls, some of them bearing various scorch marks. Almost looks like they've been experimented on. Lady Aethera, you make your way over towards that bookcase over there, and you stub your toe on the only remaining book that's still intact. The rest have been torn to pieces. You reach down and you pick it up. There's a couple of sconces on the walls. One of you lights them, and you look into this tome, and you flick through the pages. The back of it, like 90% of it, is empty. The front seems to be full with the ramblings of an insane mind, all in a mixture. What languages do you know?
Elvish and Undercommon.
Elvish and Undercommon. Yeah, you don't recognize this language, or there seems to be 2 distinct languages, almost like one bit's written in one language, another bit's written in another language. Perseus, what do you read? What can you understand?
Common.
Common, only common. Wow, you're a learned individual.
Well, don't know if I can read it, but I can understand Celestial.
Wow, that's weird. That's a weird choice. No, you're not sure. You're not sure what this language is, but you do recognize something as you flick through the pages, made all the more pertinent now by the recent turn of events. You find two things that stand out to you, Lady Aethera. First is a symbol that matched directly to the holy symbol that Serathel bore on his shield.
Hey, what?
Your holy symbol.
Yeah.
There's like a charcoal drawing of it in this book,
God damn it.
along with some type of words. You're not sure what it says because you can't read it. Second thing, and this is even more interesting for you, Aethera, you find a sketch, and you've seen this before in your studies before you decided to leave your home. And that is sketches of the dark stone. That's what it's called, right? And those it's dark stone, yeah. And those sketches,
pretty sure.
they're accompanied by what appears to be arcane sort of symbols, as well as more of that same writing that you can't read it. Now, from a cursory glance, you can definitely tell there's not much of value left among this furniture. It's all broken, shattered to pieces. I mean, sure, you could probably gather some firewood, maybe an improvised weapon or something like that, if you want. Maybe some materials
Blackstone
for you to use. Blackstone, yeah. But there's also that big pile of shit. I mean, it fucking reeks. It smells disgusting. Like even being near it makes you like dry heave. But there's that.
With this tome, could it be used as a spell book?
Let me think. Yes, it can.
Neat.
Ooh.
You're welcome. What do you want to do?
Is the one, this pile close to me, is the big stinking pile of shit?
Yes.
Does it look, I don't know if it's just a picture or does it look like organic? Or is this just like just piles of random like debris and stuff?
Well, I just grabbed a picture of debris. There's organic material in it. It looks like there's, a lot of feces. It looks like there's maybe some bits of remains of humanoids or creatures in there. It's like swarming with like maggots. It's pretty bad, but there's also, bits of pottery and bits of glass in there that you can see. So there's other stuff in there as well.
I'm gonna grab like the femur bone off one of these skeletons and start like using that to knock off some of the stuff. Just move stuff out of the way and just kind of dig a little bit into it.
So you want to sort of dig around in it with your sword or something like that. That's probably the best way to go about it.
Yeah, use a sword with this femur bone, and then I'm also gonna I thought this is linked to my dream, so I'm going to cast guidance on myself as I'm doing this to kind of...
Alright, I'll tell you what. Guidance gives you a D4, right?
Yeah, dude.
Because you're not really using your hands to dig around in here, I'll get you to roll an investigation check, but I'll get you to roll it with disadvantage because you're not really using your hands. Does that make sense?
I was going to come over and help.
Yep. How do you want to help?
With my scythe, just moving stuff.
Alright,
around
well,
as well,
I'll tell you what, just roll a flat roll.
Cool. Still with the guidance?
Still with the bonus, yeah.
Yeah, so... oh boy, investigation, you reckon? Natural 20 -1.
There we go.
With a D4, that'll bring it up to a 21.
You find the meaning of life in there with that roll.
Love it.
Now you find with that, 2 potions of healing, 45 gold pieces, 143 silver pieces. If you spend a lot of time looking through here, and this is really the big find here, you find a Far Realm shard. So you can look that up if you want to look that up.
How many silver pieces was it again? Sorry.
143 silver pieces. So it's, it's a decent haul. It's not, you're not rich or anything, but 45 gold pieces and 143 silver pieces. You get back to the surface, that could come in handy. But a Far Realm shard, like that's the fun thing. So I'm just gonna look that up so I can tell everyone what that does.
We need a sorcerer.
Yeah. This writhing crystal is steeped in the warped essence of the Far Realm. As an action, you can attach the shard to a tiny object, such as a weapon or piece of jewelry, or detach it. It falls off if your attunement to it ends. You can use the shard as a spell casting focus while you hold or wear it. When you use meta magic option on a spell, while you're holding or wearing the shard, you can cause a slimy tentacle to rip through the fabric of reality and strike one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. The creature must succeed on a charisma saving throw against your spell save DC or take 3d6 psychic damage and become frightened until the start of your next turn. So, I realise that's not exactly made for your party, but hey, who knows? Maybe one of you will come back as a sorcerer. You can take that little sorcerer dip.
It's entirely possible.
It's possible.
Yeah, it definitely looks arcane, so I'll sort of just show it to Etheria because she can probably have more to do with it than I would.
Makes you wonder, right? Like, what was going on here?
Yeah, I'm also just going to do a quick, as I just sort of hand it to her, I'm going to do a quick look. Does the bones have like any, just not without going through, like looking, do they have like any arcane sigils on them, any like weird markings like any weird markings on the bone besides like, just decay and stuff?
Roll an Arcana.
Great roll for me. 3.
Alright, so I'll tell you what you can see. What you can see is that these bones belong to a whole host of sentient creatures. Oh my god, it's 6. These bones belong to like all kinds of sentient creatures. Now, the markings, the damage on the bones seems to indicate that they have been experimented on. Yeah, there's parts of the bones that appear to just end. Does that make sense? So there's like, it doesn't look like it's been cut or hacked off. It just ends. Like just pure, clean, like something sliced it off cleanly, but you couldn't think of anything that could slice through something that cleanly. And all of them are marked with all different kinds of, what appear to be experiments, for lack of a better term.
Do you think this was this is my running thing, that this was like a station or something for their order, because it's got the symbol that was on our friend's shield and chest, and then with this tome, and then with what's here, maybe that this was like just a little staging outpost, and then they've brought something with them, some demons, and then it's captured them and tortured them and all that stuff.
Do you think our friend was a part of an order that was torturing demons and doing experiments on them?
Yeah, try to find weaknesses, best way to kill them. Like, it's barbaric, but got to do what you got to do. Or maybe this was an off-shard of that order that was kind of went a little bit far left of the field kind of thing when it came to how to deal with demons.
Maybe.
Because it explains this item. Because this is like a part of that Far Realm So I think one of them had this, or it was attached to something, but that's just a theory. I'm not saying it's true. That's just a theory of what this could have been. And then I'm going to show him the tome and show him the symbol and the drawing as well and stuff.
So you're showing everything to Perseus as well. Yeah, and you see the same thing. It matches. It's identical to what Serathel had on his shield. Now, like I said, the writing in this, even though you can't read it, it's quite clearly the way that it's all written and organised. It's haphazard. It's all over the place. It seems to be the writings of someone who is, not organised. Quite crazy. But more than that, unless you're able to read it, you can't really tell. But you do see what appears to be, it's very focused on this, the Blackstone. It's very focused on that. Whoever this is very focused on it. The symbol of the Tal Ashrin.
Yep.
Is that right? That is in there, but it doesn't appear as many times as the Blackstone does. Like they weren't focused as much on that. More sort of like it's like a side note, as it were.
Do you know anything about this drawing of this stone that keeps coming up?
No, not so much.
All right. Do you want to roll something?
Yeah.
Roll deception and an insight check.
She's a little bit dark herself, so I think it's almost for it. A little bit of an investigation. 21 insight.
Oh, there we go. Well, while I am the DM, you guys are players, and PvP is not really written into the rules, so I'm going to let you do with that what you will, Ramy.
What?
But Perseus rolled a 21 insight against your 15 deception. So
I've heard like fairy tales, but no crazy hard evidence. There's fairy tale stories, but everything that I know about them is all shrouded in that fairy tale, scary story vibe.
Beautiful.
I'm just going to hold her gaze for an extra minute, and then I'm just going to go, we need to find a way back to the group, and then I'm going to I wouldn't say shoulder check her, but I would definitely brush past her and then just start looking for something in the rubble that I could use to make another potential bridge back across.
Alright. Well, I'm not going to make you guys go turn by turn finding your way back. I've done damage. I'm happy. So I will say if you guys want to make your way back to the rest of the party, you can absolutely do that. And I think that might be a good place to wrap up tonight's proceedings. What do you reckon, guys?
As we're going back,
Yep.
once we get to across the bridge, I'm going to assume that Perseus is kind of pulling ahead a little bit, not walking side by side.
If you slow down, I wouldn't stop, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm just going, when we cross the bridge, I'm just going to stop here and then say a little prayer and just say, rest it easy, watcher of the far, and then do a little marking in the ground of his order, and then walk off.
Alright. Give yourself inspiration.
Fuck
Perseus, give yourself inspiration. Serathel, give your... Oh, no, actually, don't mind.
It's alright, I've started working on a sorcerer, and I have a rogue already written up, so if we want to bring him back later, we can. I don't know. We can talk off screen about what we want to do with that.
Absolutely, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I think that's a good place to wrap it up. It's almost 12 o'clock. That means we've almost done perfectly 2 hours on either side of the break.
Yeah.
Wow, what an episode!
Awesome. That was sick.
So obviously, I'm going off book by a fair bit, but this is what I enjoy doing more. So we're still following like the overarching campaign, as it were, but I'm now going to be injecting a lot more crit and miss into this campaign, if that makes sense. I wanted to give you guys more of your backstory. I wanted to feature it more. And when Grace was like, oh, I'm not going to be able to make it, I was like, well, this might be a good opportunity to not only throw something heavy at them, but to give them those little tidbits. Now, I did not. I knew it was quite possible, actually, that it was very likely that someone was going to die. Like, I made this deadly on purpose, but not just deadly as in there's just a room with a really powerful creature. I made it deadly with the environment, with the creature that I chose. Now, you might think that I chose the Balgura purposefully. No, I actually rolled a while ago a random encounter. That was what you were supposed to face. So in that forked road part, I rolled for that. So there was always going to be the Balgura there. I just changed the environment that it was in to make it more interesting. And man, did it work exactly the way that I was hoping that it would. The Quasits were there just to fuck with yous, to make life difficult, just to be annoying. And man, that was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Thank you so much, guys. That was an amazing session. I really enjoyed that. And
Me too.
you're an absolute champ, Mark. You took that character death on the.
Oh man, it happens there.
You took it like a champion. You didn't throw anything at the screen. You didn't rage quit. No. That's awesome. And Grace is going to be in for a shock when she comes back. When she comes back in a fortnight.
I'm gonna say that Seraphal's loot was left at camp.
Oh, righto, yeah. No, you're probably right. You probably wouldn't take your shit. You only had your weapons, your armor, and all the kind of stuff that you would take with you on
basic adventuring gear for a thing. Yeah, I didn't take everything. So where I was set up to sleep and stuff, like my bedroll and like all of that kind of stuff, and my personal effects and my loot are all still there at camp.
I'll allow it. It's all right.
Toby, we got 22 gold and 72 silver each.
Did I share my loot with you, did I?
Well, I was helping you do it.
Well, you have to split it 3-way. Oh.
Do
you want me to start throwing things at the screen?
22 gold and how many silver?
22 gold, 72 silver, and then 1 potion of healing each.
How does it feel having a character death in a side quest, though? No, this is a pretty important. Like,
I think the worst thing that it was, he didn't get killed.
He just fell.
He was just inept.
Yes. But we created that scenario, and unfortunately, just 2 natural ones in a row. It had to happen.
Hey Sven, how do you feel about custom lineage?
Well, I'll talk to you about it. I'll talk to you about it off air. So, before Inept at Living, that'll be the title of my eulogy.
Inept at Living.
You put
this episode.
You can put that on my tombstone. Inept at Living. Before we go, big shout out again to all of the channel supporters, everyone that joined us for tonight's session and watched it live. You guys are absolutely amazing.
Thanks, guys.
Spread the word. tell your friends about Crit and Miss and all the things we do here. Check us out on Facebook. Check us out on Discord, especially. There's a lot of stuff going on in Discord. We're planning new games regularly. Mark has Tales from the Roguelite Tavern, which gets streams, but he's also running those occasionally unstreamed for private sessions. So maybe you get very, very lucky and get into one of those. I have got a lot of, not a lot. I've got some private sessions planned as well.
If you're interested in the roguelite stuff, just join the Discord, and we've got a text channel there, and pop a message in the channel, and I'll talk to you about that.
Yep,
if
absolutely.
you want to.
So yeah, check that out. Next week on Saturday we have episode 2 of the official Tales from the Roguelite Tavern
I
stream.
do believe we have all the players coming for that, right? So we can continue the last one.
I think so. I have to double check. I thought someone said something today, but I'd have to double check that. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
Yeah, Christian was talking about he thought we were doing one this week, but if we're going to continue the next one, like he wasn't in that first one, so if someone drops out, we can chuck him in.
Yeah.
But they're going to be facing a white dragon and probably some cultists and stuff like that. So
don't give it all away.
No, I'm just that's where they start, because we know at the end of the last episode they encountered a white dragon.
Yeah.
So that's where they kick off, is fighting that.
You might see another character death. That'll be fun. Tomorrow night I have another. Critical Conversations is back. I'm going to be talking to the Map Hatter at 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time here on Twitch. And we have, thanks to the Map Hatter, a $25 voucher to give away to the Dungeon Tile Warehouse, I think it's called.
Oh, nice one.
So if you want to go into the draw to win that, just join us live tomorrow night on Twitch at 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, and just chuck a message in the chat. Doesn't matter what you say. Just chuck a message in there and you go into the draw, and I will announce the winner of that probably on Tales of the Roguelite Tavern the following week. And I'll be announcing that on Facebook and Discord, but you'll hear it first on that stream. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, and also, of course, we have our Call of Cthulhu stream, which is going to be happening on the 28th of July, I believe it is. And man, I cannot wait for that.
I'm looking forward to watching that. That should be fun to check out.
I really love horror themes in tabletop role-playing games, but not like, oh, look at me, I'm a vampire and I'm a werewolf. Ooh. I mean proper horror themes. Yeah. Now, there's a limit to that, but where you can do on a stream, but I really enjoy that. So that's going to be awesome. All right, Ramy, what do you got coming up, my man? You got something?
No, my birthday, 30th. That's what's coming up soon.
Oh, where's the party at?
Hopefully, if they get back to me, the Sky Bar in Townsville.
Ooh, nice. Sky Bar. Well, I'll keep my eyes open for my invitation. Wow.
It's just real small family and friends, probably just 20 of us. So.
I didn't kill your character. Jeez.
Yeah. I'm unkillable, really.
Oh.
I'm just...
Challenge accepted.
I do like a challenge. Mark, what do you got coming up, man?
Well, looking for jobs because I just finished uni. More Tales next weekend. Should be fun. Looking forward to running that, however it goes. My band is playing at Africa Fest, but that's not for another month yet. We're just getting into rehearsal for it. That's pretty much it at the moment. Taking it easy.
Cool. And last, no, definitely not least, Toby. What do you got, man?
Playing a couple of little games with friends for D&D throughout the week. So one tomorrow and then one on Sunday. So that's cool.
And then Monday.
And then Monday, Christ, yeah. So I got 3 games coming up day after day, which is cool.
Nice.
But yeah, it's just a weekend jam pack of D&D as it should be. So.
All right, awesome.
All right.
Well, that has been an absolutely amazing session. I'm so glad that I sorted out my earlier issues and I was able to run that for you guys. Thank you so much for joining us, whoever's still here watching. If you're watching on YouTube, we really
Thanks,
appreciate
guys.
it. Thank you very much. Say goodnight to all the viewers, guys.
Night, guys. I'll see you next
Catch
fortnight
guys.
with a new character.